The FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour has come to the USA as the planet's best players battle it out for open glory. And up next, it's an all-USA affair for the bronze medal match right here in Cincinnati. Hello and welcome to the Lindner Family Tennis Centre here in Cincinnati. We're in actually Mason, Ohio, just in a suburb of Cincinnati, as we get ready for the bronze medal match between Mayer and Doherty, who are taking on Lucena and Dalhausser. Nick Lucena and Phil Dalhausser are the #2 seeds. Johnny Mayer and Ryan Doherty seeded 10. All that goes out the window, though, when you're playing against your compatriots. And, well, we've had a weather update. It's now mostly cloudy, as opposed to the overcast day that we've had here. And as the sun is about to go down, it's decided to make an appearance. It's got markedly warmer as a result, it has to be said. And the wind has dropped down to next to nothing on centre court. The announcer just getting the crowd revved up one more time. Done a fantastic job all day here to keep the crowd going, keep them entertained. And once again, doing a fantastic job. The two teams have finished their warm-up and are now waiting for their introductions before we meet the players. Even a Sith Lord can be entertained by beach volleyball. But before we meet those players, we will meet the referees in charge of this one.
Thank you.
Two cracking men's semi-finals earlier on, in which the USA, both counts, narrowly missed out. So the first referee today is Mr. Jonas Personini from Switzerland, which works for Swiss Volley. And he will be ably assisted by Puerto Rico's Carlos Rivera. Quite easy for the fans to show their support for this one. An all-USA crowd for another USA bronze medal match.
Volleyball fans from around the world, welcome to the men's bronze medal match here in Mason, Ohio. Mason, how you guys doing tonight?
Well, the guys here in Mason are doing just fine. Hopefully you are as well, wherever you're watching from, or whatever you are watching this match with. Maybe tucked up in bed, perhaps you're out and about somewhere. But, time to settle into your seats, your sofa, your bed, and get ready for this one. Out comes Ryan Doherty for the USA. He's 32, from Fountain Valley, California. Has a silver medal from Berlin in 2014, $114,000 in prize money. His playing partner, Johnny Mayer, 33 years of age, from Los Angeles, has a fourth from Xiamen in 2014, China, $44,000 in prize money. How he would desperately love to get his first ever World Tour medal on home soil. But he's up against the formidable duo of Dalhausser and Lucena, who narrowly missed out on a place in the final in 3 sets to Canada. Nick Lucena will be coming out onto the sand very shortly once the announcers finish bigging him up. From Santa Barbara, 4 career wins, $409,000 in prize money. a man who needs hardly any introduction, does he? Phil Dalhausser, 36 years of age, from Ventura, 33 gold medals, $1 million in prize money. One of the best blockers that you will ever see on the sand. So a final exchange of pleasantries. Be interesting to see how the teams approach this one. They will have no doubt played against each other on numerous occasions, and what we might see as perceived tactics might well go out the window. Away we go with the bronze medal match here from the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour Cincinnati Open. An all-USA affair. It was Mayer who put the ball into play, and it's Lucena who puts the ball down on the sand for the first point. Lucena who will have the serve. 13th time that Lucena and Dalhausser have played together on the World Tour. First time they played in a bronze medal match, actually, Lucena and Dalhausser. Up until this semi-final, they were an 8-0 in all of their previous semi-finals. In other words, they've been there 8 times and won all of them. Dalhausser readies himself to serve. His 2008 Olympic gold medal came with Todd Rogers in Beijing. Mayer. That looked like it came right off the schnoz. And indeed it did. And I think we've just seen our first example of Scott Sterling in action in the form of Ryan Doherty. Poof, right into the face. Now, those of you wondering what I'm talking about, I refer to Scott Sterling. Well, you have to look it up. Scott Sterling and volleyball. Nice roll to the line from there. This is a look at Doherty again. He's up and across, but this is the downside of being a huge blocker with a spread block. Oh, blimey. That's going to bring tears to his eyes. Something that we're used to seeing, actually, with Dalhausser. He gets up, but normally gets the ball off his forehead. You see his cap go flying. He very rarely gets hit full in the face. And he does occasionally get hit in the head. So nothing in it really at the end change, bar the 1 point. Dalhausser with the serve. There's quite a relaxed feel to this, isn't it, this bronze medal match? As far as Lucena and Dalhausser are concerned, they've probably actually moved themselves up to the #1 ranked team in front of Gibb and Patterson. And the fact that there's only a few points difference between first and third and fourth here. So 2 touches called by the first referee. Doherty not too happy with that, or Mayer. So Mayer goes with the swing. There's a touch, there's a second touch. Well, that's a block. Well, that's why. What's happening is they're saying that Johnny Mayer didn't make a block because he was off the net, so it was actually down as 2 touches. If he'd have been deemed to have blocked that ball, then the second touch would have been fine. The referee saying no, you were way off the net, just happened to be jumping in the air, not deemed to be a block. So that was why the USA not happy. They'll be even less happy now. It's the USA in blue as they find themselves 2 points down. Good up. Top swing. Mayer turned by the ball.
Nice catch in the front row.
Great movement. You can see the way that Lucena kept his shoulders facing to the net. Unfortunately, Mayer doesn't do that. Watch his. He gets turned. And that's why the ball didn't come back. So Lucy with a loose serve. Another one in the face for Doherty. You see the way that he goes up, but he keeps his head back. He doesn't really look up through his arms. You watch this. Boom, again, another Scott Sterling. Oh. Well, he's going to be black and blue by the end of this. He carries on doing that. Might end up being punch drunk.
Cross.
That was a shame, the ball coming off the block and that ricochet sending it away from Lucena. So at the end change, it's the number 2 seeds in front by 2. Mayer looking for his first ever medal on the World Tour. Already finding himself behind here in this first set. Just too far for Doherty to go and chase it down. That's a classic case of everything looks good. He's got a good posture, good position, but then doesn't put any momentum into the ball to make the pass, lets it hit him. And that's where the mistake came from. Good lead by Doherty. But it's looking like this first set may well go to the number 2 seeds unless Doherty and Mayer can find a way back in. 3 behind. Interesting, Doherty trying to get out of the way of that instead of trying to throw himself in the way of it at the net. Watch his reactions here. Doherty coming in, and then he kind of flinches out of the way of that one. Maybe he thought Mayer would make the dig. Dalhausser. Well, Doherty supposed to pass it to Mayer, not give it to Dalhausser. I think just slightly caught out by the movement of the ball. Dalhausser, though, accepting it and dispatching it. The team in red now 5 ahead. No one stopping the power angle cross court. 6'1" beats 6'10", and this is how it's done. Good read from Mayer. And a good block out as well. A late movement from Dalhausser, moving laterally, but with his feet still in his original position. As a result of that, doesn't get across the net as we hit the technical timeout, and unable to send the ball straight down. We can have another look at the Scott Sterling moments for Ryan Doherty. Probably not the best way to try and make a block. You really want to be looking up between your shoulders, not just having your head back and letting that come right through your hands. That was a stinger, and this one was another one he felt. Both off Lucena. One tough cookie. There's a view we have from the blimp that's been around all day today, providing us with some excellent pictures from the sky. Good up. Two good picks from Mayer. But he was left a little short by that ball up from Doherty to him. He had no room to do anything, really. Trying to go a little bit quicker, trying to get it down in front of Dalhausser. Didn't work. Big block from Dalhausser. Yeah, coming inside, but then cutting it back into where the block was waiting. So 2 blocks for Dalhausser so far, none for Doherty. Error from Mayer. It's going from bad to worse now for the team in blue, and a timeout called by the captain, Ryan Doherty. His team 6 points behind in this first set.
You out there dabbing with your bunny sticks. I see you with your shirt. Yeah, I'm talking to you. And you're right. Keep it up. Don't stop. Not that podcast. Don't stop.
Lucena to serve. Oh, that's a monster block from Dalhausser, is it? Yes, it is indeed. Straight down, no room at all here for Mayer. Look how far across the net Dalhausser gets. And at the point of contact of Mayer, Dalhausser's just as close to the ball, pretty much. And that's going to be a double touch against Ryan Doherty, and there'll be a little bit of trouble here, a little bit of afters there. A great call to the referee. Jonas Personeni speaks perfectly good English. In fact, we're not working for Swiss Volley. He's a linguist, speaks many languages. A little bit of anger from Doherty as he hammers that one away cross-court to vent his frustrations, perhaps. So Lucena puts it away. Very interesting when you're watching Ryan Doherty blocking and you're watching Dalhausser blocking. Two very different styles. They're both big men, they're both tall and thin. But certainly Dalhausser has by far the best blocking technique with the way that he gets across the net, the way that he's hunting for the ball. Very different to what Doherty does.
Precision from the man. Giant line.
Very nice serve. But a very nice put away. Oh, it's an ace serve from there, one corner to the other. That was his power angle, that was the line, but no one getting in front of it. You see where Lucena is, he's not set up for that ball, and he's completely beaten by it. Oh, it's another one, brilliant, absolute quality from Johnny Mayer. One corner and then the other. It's not about how hard you hit it, it's where you put it. And he's left both of them standing. Johnny Mayer on a hat-trick of aces. Well, he tried to go down the middle with that one. Didn't quite pay off, but it's certainly given a little bit of momentum for he and Doherty. Maybe. Lucena with the serve. Cheap point, give it back. Ryan Doherty, known as the Avatar, he'll serve now, and he's going to have to scurry to the net to block. Well, you've got to serve tough enough to stop Lucena from popping that up and letting Dalhausser have a swing, especially when you see Doherty still trying to get into the net, still trying to get from the baseline. After serving that ball, and it's Dalhausser who puts it away. Set point now for the number 2 seeds. Well, that's a classic case of going after the ball. Instead of just leaving it, it beaten him to his side, and it was going right to where Lucena was waiting, but he's gone up, and then he's thought, oh, I'll try and swat it back. Reached outside his body line and given a cheap point back. Set point number 2, though, for Lucena and Dalhausser. And it's taken by Nick Lucena into the corner down the line. And the first set goes the way of the number 2 seeds, 21-15. Confirmation of that first set score. With the number 2 seeds. Pretty pleased with the way that went.
I know you want to dance, Jonas. I know it, Jonas. I know you want to dance. I do want you to go get fired, that's what he says. Yes! Yes! Carlos! Come on! Give me something, Carlos. Yeah, Carlos. Dance for me, Alan. Alan, dance. Yeah, Alan.
Set 2 about to get underway. A must-win set for Mayer and Doherty. Lucena with the serve. Nice pick from Lucena, but a good finish from Mayer as it came back over the net. First one side, then the other. Mayer holding the box as Lucena has to go left and right. Well, Lucena's been pretty reliable throughout the match so far with his siding out. That time, though, the net getting the better of him. But he's led off the hook as the net gets the better of Mayer. Well, the ball was a little bit low, and as it came across, towards Mayer, wanted to swing on the line. It was even lower by the time he contacted it. Dalhausser once more. It's a good angle from Doherty. He was showing exactly where he was going to swing hard on the ball, nobody moving to intercept it. Good recovery by Lucena, but it's a top block from Doherty. That ball very tight to the antenna, and he sealed the line and then took the cross-court away at the same time, didn't he? All off the back of a top serve, putting Dalhausser under pressure, and that time you can see how far across the net that Doherty gets. 6 hitting errors so far for Doherty and Mayer. Just the 2 for Dalhausser and Lucena. Oh, a little bit of luck for Mayer. Just could see, couldn't you, that Lucena's weight was still going backwards as he left the sand, trying to adjust, but still moving backwards. And then as the ball was hit into the top of that net, all the pace taken off it, and he couldn't go after it. Another one that rolls gently this time off of the head of Doherty, and he can't find the angle he needs to put the ball away. You won't want to see that again. Good up. No. Easy dig and a great put away. Mayer popping it up on a plate for Doherty. This is the beauty of beach volleyball. It's not just about making the digs. That's a great dig. But then it's trying to put it in a position when you make a dig, like Mayer does here, for your partner to have a swing.
Beautiful shot by Nick.
Lucena just chipping this one over the top, agonizingly close for Johnny Mayer. And he couldn't get there in time. How's it going with the big swing? Too big for the court. Great up. Oh, almost again. Dalhausser will no doubt apologise to Johnny Mayer when he turns around. He didn't actually mean to swing hard at him. He almost caught it, didn't he? You can see he's looking for it. Can he try and get on it? Well, rattles around his hands. That would have been something special had it come back into play. Very nice shot from Doherty. And Mayer and Doherty now have settled into a very good rhythm here. Much better passing, certainly a lot better siding out from Doherty. And it's keeping them in front. Side out obtained by Lucena. An end change for both teams. Good dig. Brilliant play. Dalhausser has the sweetest of hands, doesn't he, when it comes to setting? Look at that. And then look at that to finish. Doherty deciding to go over with the second ball. To make an adjustment, which would have given Lucena a little bit of time to realise what was going on, but he just stood and watched. This adjustment meaning he could only go cross-court. That's where Doherty struggles a little bit when he tries to break from the net. Doesn't quite have the skills necessary to keep the ball in play. Lovely up by Lucena. And then as Doherty breaks rather lackadaisically, it must be said, he's punished by Lucena for it. Somehow, Johnny Mayer sneaks that one past the block. That might have been going wide. Lucena deciding to play it. Doesn't matter now, though, as he drives through the ball. Mayer can't handle it. Dalhausser and Lucena back to within a point. Just watch the heat. Really giving it everything, opening up full power. Great expression. And Mayer couldn't handle it. Oh, brilliant. Chance for Dalhausser to have the swing, doesn't take it. Lucena does, it's all square. And it's the third facial. Well, in fact, the fourth, isn't it? As Dalhausser gets his first. Doherty's had three. Lovely swing from Lucena from his point of view to put that one away. He popped it up for Dalhausser to have a go. Wasn't interested. Lucena had to do it. Doherty miles too late for that one. Great view from the jib right above Dalhausser as he gets ready to serve. Chance for Lucena to have the lead at the technical. Oh, he's cut it too short. So it's Mayer and Doherty who head to the technical timeout, one in front, but they find themselves still at one set behind. And the number two seeds are breathing right down their neck here in the second.
Oh, we're going to get that on the big board. Yes.
It was a big swing from Mayer. He can't find the court. Both teams have found themselves neck and neck now. There's a chance it'll come back. Another one in the face for Doherty. And it's Dalhausser who puts it down. And the number 2 seeds edge in front. Doherty once again using his head, but not to great effect. He's had one in the nose, in the chin, in both eyes. And now the trouble beginning for Doherty and Mayer. No sooner have Lucena and Dalhausser got the lead, they've extended it straight away. Lucena screaming at Phil to keep it in play. But would you believe it, it's popped up brilliantly as far as Doherty's concerned. All that effort from Dalhausser, and a lot of effort and a great dig, all for nothing. Solid cutaway to the line from Dalhausser, going across his body. Incredible height he reaches. It's one of those where it could have just as easily have been an ace as opposed to a miss serve. Definitely Doherty struggling with his right knee. You can see as he played that serve and then come through to the net. It wasn't a proper run through, was it? It was more of a hop and a limp. His mobility is an issue, which is probably why teams have been going after him. You'd think perhaps a little bit more of dropping him short, making him move might be the way forward. However, with Dalhausser at the net, doesn't really matter, does it? Another block for him. See how he gets up and he's reaching through and reaching for the ball. Very different style to how Doherty blocks. He was way off the net really in comparison. Timeout called by Doherty and Mayer as this second set starting to slip away, and with it the chance of Mayer's first ever medal on the World Tour. Timeout hasn't helped, has it, as far as Mayer and Doherty are concerned. Another block for Dalhausser. Brilliant. The number 2 seeds showing their class with that play. Lucena holding his ground, making the dig, and then just smashing it off of Doherty's block. Awesome. Well, that was clever from Mayer. Kept his head. Good dig, good reactions. And good hustle to get it over. A wild one from Mayer. Dalhausser and Lucena now 2 points away from bronze here in Cincinnati. There's Mayer just delaying the inevitable. Match point then for the number 2 seeds as Dalhausser hammers that one over on 2. Lucena makes the dig. Oh, and it's a massive block from Doherty. And the match point is saved. Well, that's it. It's all over. Mayer can't get it into play. And the number 2 seeds take bronze here in Cincinnati. Lucena and Dalhausser in straight sets, 21-15, 21-16. And it's not to be a medal for Johnny Mayer. His search continues. Confirmation of the score for you. Just wasn't quite to be for the Avatar and his playing partner, Johnny Mayer. Relatively straightforward victory in the end for Nick Lucena and Phil Dalhausser. He'll be pretty pleased with the way that went. There'll be another chance, no doubt, for Johnny Mayer and Ryan Doherty. Just have to keep searching, have to keep playing hard and wait for their opportunity to come again and then take it with both hands and not let it slip through their fingers like it's done today here at the Cincinnati Open. They can have no complaints. They played some brilliant volleyball at times, but it just wasn't to be. They were undone by the consummate professionals that Nick Lucena and Phil Dalhausser are. Interesting to see and hear what they have to say for themselves. Dane Blanton, former USA international, is courtside and waiting to have a chat with our winners. We can go to them now. Let's hear what they have to say.
All right, you guys, congratulations. Just really an awesome and efficient match for you guys. How important was it? And I know you guys are thinking about points and all that, but you need one more tournament to have that 12 minimum. Yeah. How does it feel to get a third here and medal once again?
I mean, you know, obviously we're a little disappointed we weren't in the finals, but I'm pretty proud of us as a team to come back and win against a really good team, and Ryan and John, they've been playing great all year. So, you know, it's good that we finished off with a win, use a little momentum into Moscow, and, you know, we can maybe add this for the Olympics.
How difficult has it been this year? You guys have been all over the place, traveling. Compare it to your last couple of runs to the games.
Well, last couple games, Todd and I were kind of in control, like we could pick and choose what we wanted to play. Here, last year, Nick and I did a lot of work at the end of the year, and it really helped us out this year because we didn't have to play all the Opens, so we kind of pick and choose the ones we wanted to play.
And you guys are off to Russia tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow? Yeah. Good luck, you guys. Congratulations on the bronze here.
Thanks,
I appreciate it.
Well, good luck indeed. And Lucena and Dalhausser, who needed to get themselves one more event. They've done the business here with a consummate 2-0 win here at the Cincinnati Open. Well, that concludes our coverage from the men's bronze medal match here in Cincinnati. There is still one more game to come, the matter of the gold to be decided between Brazil and Canada. Hope you can join us for that, but until then, from all of us here, it's time to say goodbye.